I sat nearby so I could provide my testimony. During this time, the scrap engine made many terrible noises as it cooled down. Sometimes it was a murmur, other times it sounded like screams. The screams of 3 voices calling out for their end to come. The mess of engine parts was soon dragged away and cut up. But it seems that isn't the end,
Edward said, pausing. The men and James stared in shock at the story so far, and while they didn't know what to say, they had a feeling they could tell what would be coming next. Edward then continued.
Workers would say that they heard the sound of hissing and clanking around the yard during the night shift, like the sound of 3 engines puffing at once, but it wasn't just puffing sounds. Voices crying out for the end to return. At their rest had become disrupted. I am dead. Waken me. Would let me rest. For I was, and I am. The voices would cry. It seems that engineer, and using whole parts of deceased engines, disrupted their rest, and now they roam the smelter's yard seeking for their end to come. But it never will.
James and his crew looked at the student, who just stared at his camera. His face was still a stone, taking on an ashen appearance. He eventually looked up.
Well,
He said eventually.
I guess my video was a success.
James couldn't help but silently agree. Eventually the student left, and he puffed away to pull another train. He did so quicker than usual, almost as if he was eager to take his mind off of something. For weeks to come, the red mixed traffic engine shuddered at the sight of scrap trains. No one asked why, and no one would ever know why. No one but Edward.